to seduce Jehu later on when he first came to confront her, trying to find the weakness in the man. She paints her face. She braids her hair. She comes to the window. Jehu, certainly you wouldn't destroy someone as beautiful as I am. Don't you need a new queen after the king has already been killed? Oh, Jehu, you wouldn't do this to a lady now, would you? The weakness of a man for a woman, she played it. She used it to her advantage. This revealed her nature. The fact that she could so quickly not even grieve her husband or grieve her king, but immediately do whatever she had to do to hold on to power, that shows what Jezebel really is. Her son was just killed by Jehu. She's not grieving her son. She's not wearing black. She's not distraught. She's not emotional. She's painting her face and putting on her best hairdo so she can get in good with Jehu, the next power that's about to reign. So this is how she uses people's weaknesses against them. Number 3, she manipulates information to her advantage. This is how she controls people. Manipulates information for her advantage. Letter A, she has a strong network of people that keep her informed. Very strong network. Anyone that has the spirit of Jezebel is very well connected. They have people feeding them information all the time. And it's always sensitive information. It's always the highest level information. She wants to know what everyone's thinking while they're still thinking it, because that's how she is able to keep her strategic manipulations working. She knew Jehu was coming before he ever got there. This is how she had time to prepare herself. Why do you think she's painting her face and combing her hair? How does she even know Jehu was coming? He'd just been in the city for a couple of hours. She doesn't know what's going on, but she does know what's going on because she's very well informed. Letter B, she used the sons of Belial to bring false accusations against Naboth. She handles information, false information, and uses that to destroy the influence of other people. Letter C, she gets close enough to someone to know their vulnerable areas, and then she uses it against them. She tracks you. She will track you very, very closely, but she will never let you track her. She wants you to be the one that talks, but she will never share real intimate personal information. She hates vulnerability and she hates submission. She will never allow herself to be in any kind of situation where you could get any influence over her. Letter D, she studies history to find things that will aid her arguments. She is well prepared for any confrontation that she's going to have. Very well prepared. She is going to study all of the history leading up to issues. She wants to know why people are offended. She wants to know why people do what they do. She wants to know what manipulates people, what motivates people, what buttons that she's going to push. And then she also wants to know how she can dismantle anyone who's going to try to destroy her. So when Jehu came, the Bible says that she quoted the history of the kings. Had Zimri peace who slew his master? She quotes the story of a captain who overthrows Baasha, and he lived only 7 days. He went suicidal, burned the house over himself, and died. She knew the history of Israel, even though she was not a Jew. And she used that because here comes Jehu, who is also a captain, who has now just overthrown his Lord. And he is now anointed to be king. And she's trying to say to him, you're not going to have peace. You're going to go insane. You're going to end up killing yourself if you try to overthrow me and you try to overthrow this dynasty. She emboldened herself to accuse him of being like Zimri by using information. Number 4, how Jezebel controls people. She uses intimidation. Letter A, she has the ability to project fear through threats and accusations. Threats and accusations are one of the primary tools of when you get out of line. If you stop doing what she wants you to do, if you're not pleasing her, then it comes a threat of the information that she's got on you, the weaknesses that you have, all of the times of observing you, all the experiences. Well, remember when you did so-and-so? I'll tell. There's all kinds of things just like this that she has in her repertoire the moment that you do not do things her way. Threats and intimidation. Now, this will also happen in the spiritual realm. You will feel intimidation from it, from a direct spiritual attack of Jezebel as well. Letter B, she creates fear of retaliation by her willingness to use her influence in high places. You know that she has no scruples. You know she has no morals. You know that she is dedicated to only one will, hers. And you know she will stop at nothing to see her agenda solved. So because of this, you have the fear of retaliation. You know she's capable of anything. And that is a way that she intimidates people, and that's the way she uses her influence to control. Number 5, way she controls people. She uses false fronts. She uses facades. Letter A, she understands protocol. She is very skilled in making people believe her. She could put on the royal regalia as good as anybody. She is extremely savvy. This prototype of person knows how to dress, knows at the appropriate time when to speak, how to have social graces. She can make you think she's so sweet and she's so gracious and she's hospitable. She knows how to smile and how to laugh and how to tell little stories. And she can put it on when she needs to. Letter B, she can expertly cloak what her true motives are. Because we are not dealing with someone that has a normal functioning of conscience, she has no value system like a Judeo-Christian value system. She is not in a Judeo-Christian mindset. When the Old Testament Jezebel came, she was not a Jew. The New Testament, she is teaching them idolatry. She's not Christian. But yet she's functioning inside of these realms, and that's why she's so devastating, and that's why she's so powerful. But she knows how to use the customs to her advantage to cloak her true motives. And this is the way that Jezebel controls people. These are things that you can look for in your own family, in your own church, in your own life, and even in the nation amongst politicians. You will see all of these things bear out. Now let's get ready to go to the next level in which we are going to start confronting the issue and start the process of deliverance and overcoming.